On July 19th, 2006, three of the world's most notorious predators gathered under one roof for a masked ball at Royal Lodge, all while a Florida grand jury was already closing in on one of them. 8 days later, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested. What did Prince Andrew know then? I mean, we all remember this image from the party, right? And of course, the image has been brought back to light. And just kind of interesting because this was for Beatrice's 18th birthday party at Royal Lodge. And the guest list, of course, had Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Harvey Weinstein. Dream team. And the Florida grand jury was like already on to El Jefe over there. Now, there's all this other scuttlebutt that's been going on. So I thought, like, what was really going on at this party? You know, because we have allegedly, not proven, there was the Russian spy who gave Prince Andrew the bugged laptop. We have the Sheikh of Abu Dhabi offering Prince Andrew a 1,500 square meter palace escape option. We have Virginia Giuffre's mysterious passing in April 2025. You can check out my reading on that and what came up. And then her posthumous memoir just dropped, and supposedly there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. And then, you know, recently Prince Andrew had to give up his titles or whatever game they're playing over there in the monarchy. And so all of it's just really suspect looking back on it now. What was going on in July 2006 at this party? Were they scheming together? Were they just hanging out, predator pals? I don't know. That's what I want to look into today. That is it. Because something's hinky here, and I am aiming to find out what it is. All right, so let's get into it. Got the True Crime Conspiracy deck out here on the table. Also, I just want to let you know, if you're a big fan of the Royals, I don't know why you still are, but I'm sure there's at least two of you watching, or you're bots. I'm not sure. It's really interesting. Anyhow, if you're a big Royal fan, this is probably not the reading for you. I don't know how many times I say that, but dum-dums still keep watching and get very mad and want to defend Royals. Find another hobby. All right, we're going to look into the questions I got about this, but I want to get the general energy around what was this whole party where they're playing dress up. I don't know, Jeffrey El Jefe there, he thinks he's like, I don't know, Jag? Okay, and then Ghislaine's got her little mask on, and I'm not quite sure if Harvey Weinstein was going as a penguin for Batman, or I'm not quite sure what that was. But I wanted to see what the whole energy of this party is going on. So we're going to use the True Crime and Conspiracy deck, the original, the add-on. You get them at my shop at AlyciaWicker.com if you're so inclined, and see what these... And then, of course, Andrew was there, but he wasn't in this picture that we were looking at. I forgot. I mean, he's such a gentleman. He had to go all the way to America to break off his friendship with El Jefe. How sweet. I mean, that's what I always do when I'm, like, totally not vibing with someone anymore. I'm like, gosh, let me rent to him. Anyhow, let's see what we're going to get. Okay. Interesting. I think there's more than we know. Yeah. Okay. And when I say more than we know, looking back on it now, there's a lot of allegations where people are wondering, was El Jefe, Jeffrey, Mr. Big E, was he working for the government? Right? Kind of in a wooded area, right? Isn't the Royal Lodge inside this wooded area, Windsor or whatever? Loyal till the end, my friend. Loyal till the end. Uh-oh, they're after us. They're judging on us right now. I think, okay, so El Jefe definitely knew that they were looking into him and his nefarious deeds. He knew about it. He has friends in high places. Just don't hang out with him and Garth Brooks. You might not come back. Okay, let's continue on. No, they're already plotting to bump somebody off. Should they need to? Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, they're plotting there. So they're reaffirming at this shindig. They're reaffirming that they're BFFs forever. You know, the four amigos or whatever. They've established some type of secret communication route. I don't know. Maybe it's WhatsApp. And all very confident they're going to get away with this. Great. Great. I guess we'll pull the rest of them over here. Who's the parental? Queen Lizard? Shut up. I love the Queen so much. Get out of here. A thief. Thief. There's someone on the inside. And I don't mean the monarchy. I mean thief. There's someone on the inside of the government that's on El Jefe's side. This is where, like, he's getting bits and pieces of information and evidence and things are brought to him, or he's given heads up to get them, steal them, hide them, whatever. He has an inside. Okay, so this is what we're talking about when we hear that. They know there's a bunch of rumors. So it's a coffee clutch. The hen house has gotten together. Those are turkeys, I know. Anyhow. Yeah. And, oh, one of you is a false person. Who could it be? All right, so they all got together because they knew what was going on. This is a perfect cover. It looks like it's a birthday party, but we're all getting together because we're terrible people. Yeah. This is, All right, so get out my handy dandy magic wand. Also at AlyciaWicker.com. Anyhow. I would allege also that they exchanging some of these party favors with each other. I don't know for personal use or for use later for crimes. I'm not sure. There is some type of exchange of that going on. They are reaffirming to each other that they are BFFs. There is this idea too, seeking revenge out against somebody, should they need to. It was not a firm plan. Like, we are definitely doing it. It wasn't set in stone, but it was an idea that if we have to, we will. No problemo. We can get it done. That's crazy. They were also trying to tamper, or at least El Jefe was. I don't know what interest Andrew, Ghislaine, and Harvey had in this. Trying to thwart the grand jury that's looking into El Jefe. El Jefe leads to one, he leads to all. Okay, there's the dump. There's the, like, getting rid of evidence, dumping of the evidence at this time, talking about what do you have, what do I have, because you know how they like to trade this stuff. Okay. But essentially, they've all, like, you know, spit in their hands, shook hands. We're BFFs forever. They've taken an oath together. They're kind of on the edge, but if you don't talk and I don't talk, then we don't have any problems, right? So they've just reaffirmed this with each other at this party. What a party indeed it was, right? Okay, so I'm surprised El Jefe's card didn't come out here. We do have a card for him in these decks, but, you know, it wasn't just a party about him. It's a party about all of them. Jazz hands. All right, let's get into my questions. So, I think it's already been answered, but we're going to look. Did Andrew know about the active investigation when he sent the invites for the shindig? Because it's like, yeah, he did. Why is he risking getting together with these known dirty birds? Let's see. Did Andrew know about the investigation, grand jury, whatever you want to call it? Of course I did. You know who my mummy is? Mummy. Mummy knows all the good stuff. She told me. Mummy let me know. Mummy said not to tell anybody, though. I can't help myself. I'm very important. So I told my friends. I knew about it, too. I gave them a little piece of information I got from my mummy. Okay. So, yes, my opinion, allegedly, because the whole reading's allegedly. It's not fact. Prince Andrew knew. Got some tip high up from either Mummy or one of Mummy's people. Mummy being Queen Elizabeth II. You know the... He knew the information. He did not care. He is untouchable in his mind. I don't know if he could spell it, but he's untouchable. He wanted to offer the tidbit. He doesn't care. He didn't feel like he was in danger. Nobody's going to come get him. And also, it's just like, I want you to see how valuable I am to our little predator group. I'm a prince. Has anybody seen all my teddy bears? All right. So now, why did El Jefe Epstein, why did he attend this event if he knew about the grand jury? And he was like, I'm good because I'm connected to the government somehow. Was he just like, not a big deal, it's all dog and pony show? Like, why did Epstein hitch a ride on over to the Royal Lodge? Last hurrah, just in case it don't go right. Okay, so he's final approach. He's finalizing all of tying up loose ends because obviously he's aware things are going to change from here on out. Whether that's strategies on how they do business in the future, how they meet, how they talk, how they communicate. It's like I know we're going to have a change here. But it doesn't feel like a regular criminal knowing he's going to get caught. This feels more like mom and dad are totally going to find out that I got an F on my science test and that they're going to ground me for a little bit. And so I can't come out as much. It doesn't mean I'm like totally on lockdown. I just can't come out past 10. Get my drift? That vibe. So I'm coming here to finalize details. I'm going to have to kind of be on the down low. I can't be all over the world gallivanting and doing all my things that I usually do. But does not mean that the work stops. The work does not stop. We're going to keep going. We're just going to look at things differently. So he totally knew. They all totally knew. Was there any symbolism to the masked ball? I mean, not that they're in some type of costumes. Was there any symbolism, though? It was dress up, pretend. Is there any symbolism to that? Or is Beatrice just a kooky little 18-year-old and said, let's have a dress up party? I don't know. Any symbolism? No, not really. Not for these ding-dongs, no. Okay. Now, why are we inviting Harvey Weinstein? We know he's probably the ugliest man in any room. We know that Oprah, she loved herself a Harvey Weinstein. Who else did? Was it Meryl Streep? She loved a Harvey Weinstein. They all love a Harvey Weinstein. He might have been the West Coast counterpart to the East Coast Jeffrey. I'm not sure. Anyhow, just throwing that out there. So why would anyone invite Harvey Weinstein? Was he really that part key of their little ring? I'm wondering. Harvey's rather key to this ring, this group of buddies forever. Harvey at this time still has a lot of wealth and influence and power and connections. While he looks like a portly penguin, he also has connections, has power, has influence, has all the little tentacles you need in a little group like this. He's muscle. He doesn't look like it. But in his own way, he's muscle. He's muscle to get information. He is muscle to get things done. He's muscle to shut people up. He has his own ways of making sure that people don't talk. And to keep the secret secret. And he brings the money. He has money of his own. He brings power, money to all of this. He's got the goods. He can produce the goods. If you need to get blackmail on somebody, Harvey can get it. He's got people in the right places. Harvey had people in gossip magazines. Harvey had people in very high places. Very high places. So, yes, Harvey's brought to the table because he's very important in this whole little group, allegedly. but not, I firmly believe that he had people in high places in terms of media, gossip, magazines, tabloids, all of it. That I don't think is alleged. Anyhow. Now let's see how does that Russian spy that allegedly bugged Andrew's laptop. What in the hell does Andrew Google? Proper care maintaining my teddy bear's fur. How not to be such a dum-dum. He wouldn't Google that. Anyhow, tell me in the comments, what do you think Prince Andrew would Google? Like, what does he Google? How to have some nasty looking teeth when you're coming after people with your shitty jokes. Rawr. How not to be like Austin Powers. Rawr, baby. Tell me, what does Prince Andrew Google? All right. So, anyway, back to the bugged laptop from the alleged Russian spy. What did they think they were going to get out of Prince Andrew by giving him this bugged laptop? What information were the Russian spies looking forward to getting from the dumb Randy Andy? They thought he seriously had some connection to something. Dude, Andrew's key to something else. Andrew's key to something else, and I don't think that's been revealed to us yet. No, stop it. Military? OMG. Allegedly, my opinion. Andrew, somehow, allegedly, my opinion, is connected to... We all know what Epstein was about, what he was doing. And we all know about, like, blackmail. Why else wouldn't this coup-ish type group, or whatever you call it, I don't know, it's educated in California, a Russian spy is bugging, now I don't know who, it's got to be some, like, actual foreign intelligence, not just a rando Russian. So, like, say this is, like, Russian government, and they're putting a bug and a spy on here, and why would you go after a stupid prince? To go after the monarchy, perhaps, or to go after the whole British government because they're all tied in this together. Because it's not like the monarchy's separate and in a vacuum from the whole British government. This was to bring down an entire government through the easiest, dumbest prince on the planet, minus Prince Harry. Oh, didn't get much. Didn't get much. They got some stuff, but not what they were seeking, like blackmail files, pictures, someone roasting chicken, frozen Todgers. They didn't get any of that kind of stuff. But they were looking for it because they thought that he would have it because he's a part of those circles. And that would have been used to bring down a government. This is like higher. This is like not just doing disgusting things with underage people. This is much higher. This is a bigger thing than anybody's really delving into. But alas, no one got anything off of Prince Andrew because either he didn't go to the online lockbox where this stuff is for his later viewing pleasure, or they don't just give him access to it because they know that he's a dunderhead. So, all right. Now, allegedly, why did Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, I'm not sure that I pronounced that right, but we'll go with it, offer Andrew a 1,500 square meter palace escape route? Why? Why? Why did this man offer a escape palace, to Prince Randy Andy? I think we're starting to get there in knowing why. In case things get too heavy, my friend, I've got the money, the means, and I can get you out of a jam. Because I want to have myself a prince, a captured prince of a monarchy of another country. Oh my gosh, because then I can get your dumb country to do whatever I want over here because I have a keeper of secrets. Oh my God. To gaslight the monarchy and, by extension, the whole government. Come over here, friend. I am a friend indeed. Come over. You need a place to lay low, get away. I got it. Come on over. So this is why, King Chuck, sausage fingers. How dare you call him that? I love him so much. Oh, if you'd like to, I wrote a recent blog post about, we all know about that story where it looked like there was a naked man escaping the palace. And that's been going on. That story's been circulating for a long time. And as much as I, my little tinfoil wearing soul, would love to believe that that was a true story, it is simply not. And I prove it to you on my blog. Go to AlyciaWicker.com, click on blog, read it. But in it, at the end of it, you'll find out why I think King Sausage Fingers is a POS. And maybe it'll convince you, if you're a big fan of him, to rethink your stance. Anyhow, so why does this guy in another land want to get Andy a spot at his place to run away from? Because it's like a captured little jewel for him. If he has Andy at his place, he can use Andy because Andy's got no power of his own. Andy's kind of stupid. Andy's full of himself. It doesn't take much to blow up Andy's ego from be like, I am the king. And then they can use him against the government, the royals, all of them. Andy's a valuable asset right now. Andy, I'm curious, is Andy in danger? He's a dangerous dunderhead that if the royals kicked out, he becomes a pawn in a very large and dangerous game. Is Prince Andrew in danger now? He knows too much. No matter which way you slice it, he knows too much. And he could be voted off the island here pretty soon by the royals. I mean, somebody. He's in danger. Prince Andrew might be getting bumped off soon. Oh my. Don't go walking alone, Prince Andrew. That is not, I'm not saying as it is like something I can do. But there's people who are watching Prince Andrew, making plans, checking him twice, strategizing. There's contract out on him, allegedly, in my opinion. Andrew better be careful. He could get bumped off. He does have protection, but there's people who are willing to go above and around and beyond whatever protection Prince Andrew has in place to get him, to bump him off. And I mean within the royals. This is spy versus spy within the royals, like they're going against each other. Unless you think that they're all sunshine and roses. Let's not be naive like that. If you're not useful to them, they can get you voted off the chessboard. All right. Let's last look into Prince William. Is he aggressively looking to exile Andrew in 2025? Now, this also would be dangerous if I look any further, right? Get out of here, Andrew. Where does Andrew go? He runs into the arms of the sheik. What does the sheik do? Uses it to take down a whole government. Let's see. Is William looking to exile Andrew? Or maybe he's looking to bump him off. An unfortunate horse accident. Allegedly, my opinion. Andrew's not going to have to lift a finger at all. Something's already in motion. There's already a plan. There's already a plan in motion to have one big happy family after Andrew's gone. The only worry William has is that this plan can be done before anything else, like the other shoe, can drop. Oh my goodness. All right, well, there you go. Andrew's in danger. He's so stupid he doesn't probably know it. And they're looking to bump him off. And this party in 2006 was not just a fun birthday party get-together. Super nefarious. So, this is mighty, mighty special. This whole thing. Interesting. Tell me what you think. I'm curious. And also, don't forget to tell me what you think Prince Andrew's Googling, like on a random daily basis. Like, what would he Google? I'm just, what? Proper care and feeding of teddy bears. Anyhow, come join me in the Moth Manor for more. Or join on YouTube as a member for special videos I don't release just everywhere else. And until next time, adios.